Hello and welcome. Today I think it's going to be a long one. We're going to go through Deadpool Weapon X Heroclix set. Every single figure and legacy has been shown now, so it's a good time to jump into it. We're going to start off with Wolverine 001. 50 points, quite a standard dial, has blades. When he uses it after resolution, still opposing character adjacent to either Wolverine or the target, half the damage. Decent damage output. Good for a common. Next we have Deadpool. 70 points. At the beginning of your turn you may roll a d6 and place it on the card, replacing any other die with Gen. When Deadpool used it, if there's d6 on this card, he may use the d6 as a resulting roll. Oh yeah, he's got regen in the power, so he's got regen throughout. 70 points. Standard. Good start. Next we have another Wolverine. Be prepared, there is a lot of Wolverines in this set, but it is a Weapon X set, so I guess it makes sense. Roll d6, Wolverine can use the resulting power until your next turn. Battle Fury, Combat Reflexes, Blades, Regen, Flurry, or Choose. 70 points. Basic dial, really cool trait on it though. It is very almost look based. You're not going to be, you can't rely on anything because obviously you got to roll the number you need. Still very good still for a common. Commons are looking quite good in this set so far. As I say that, we go to this. 40 points for 6 clicks is pretty good. So that, yeah, mind control, enhancement. Not a single power though. I feel like sets are good to have a few figures like this. There has to be a few where there's not many powers, just so like, it's easier for people to pick the game up. Because if every single character has like a big trait, big power that you've got to do each turn, it will be quite hard to learn it all. When Black Widow hits, after resolutions, give her a Hot Shots token. I think this the Hot Shots is like the thing in this set. I believe more than one character has this. Friendly characters with a Hot Shot have free move Hot Shots token to generate a smoke train in their square. So it's basically a 1 token smoke cloud for free if whenever she hits. Yeah, that's pretty good. No movement, but for 25 points it's got 3 targets, in cap, stealth, 20 defense up close. That's very decent. Odd haircut though. Just noted the is it bangs they're called? Next you have Diamondback. When Diamondback hits, after resolution, another Hot Shot, there you go. Demolitions, this one. Remove Hot Shots token from this character. If you do, this turn this character can use shoot through brown terrain and destroy it as you shoot through it as well. Oh wow. There's going to be a few of these. I can't remember. I have seen a few of these cards as they came out. I don't remember seeing Hot Shots too often. But that's very good, shooting through. Is that just her? Yeah, it's only her that gets that. I know, friendly characters with Hot Shots, so everyone gets each of these. They choose one of the options to do for free. That one's actually really strong, especially with all the barrier meta at the minute, where people are like tunneling in with amidst tomb and stuff to boost up before they actually go out and fight. Well, that's what I've seen anyway. 45 points, probably a bit too overcosted to be seen in meta, so I don't think this will be. Still good for shooting through walls though. Next we have Iceman with ice cream. Actually really like this figure. Basic, not much going on. Of friendly characters that can use special powers, that can't use special. So that'll go well with like Lady Mastermind. She didn't even have a special power. It's just Iceman holding an ice cream. What's not to like? Running shot, yeah. How many targets? 3 targets again with in-cap. Next up, Cannonball. 55 points. 19 start for 55 points. Defend, Force Blast. Force Blast is free, but only if Cannonball moved at least 1 square this turn. Bit of fun to be had there if you can give him sidestep of like the cloak or something. You can move, knock someone into a wall, sidestep again, knock him into another wall. Quite fun. 55 points. I don't think it's not a figure I'll be after, but definitely So far, a lot of fun figures already. Are still in the commons. Next we have Richter. Quake, when he uses it, he deals 3 instead of 2. 60 points. So barrier start with TK, so I step. Pulse wave, yeah, it's alright. For 60 points, it's like power creep though, isn't it? It's just they keep getting better for the points that they are. To compare, he's 55. Bit of a bruiser, I like it. Next we have Copycat. Shape change, sidestep. When Copycat uses shape change as a siege, you may choose a standard power the attacking character can use. Copycat can use the chosen power until she chooses again. Very good. 40 points, 6 clicks. Traded shape change with sidestep. That's very good. I really like that one. You get to take a power from, well, you don't take it, you get to use a power that someone else has. Here we go, now we're talking. Jeff the Landshark. Probably one of my favourite figures in this set. I love the character. He's huge in King Deadpool story line. If you haven't read it, give it a read. Really fun. We're sort of hoping we get more of the characters from it in this, but I don't think there is. But anyway, free. If Jeff Landshark is adjacent to a friendly character, it shares a keyword with him. Generate a pizza. We will look at the pizza at the end of this. It is on the list. Next it has shape change. Is that trait? No, that's his special damage power. Force blast is free, but only if he occupies water. When he uses it, he can knock back large. Oh wow! This tiny shot's gonna be knocking back colossal characters. That's really cool. I really want to do a water theme with Kamo in meta, so this could be cool. And there's a chase that summons this. I'll get into that later because I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, it summons this for free, and then it's got some good powers. But that's definitely probably one of my top ones from this set. Paying it for 25 points, still very good. It's got shape change throughout. Generates pizza. I'm pretty sure pizza heals you for one. We will look at it at the end though. Next we have Sunspot. So traded end shield toughness. Could be 45 or 80 points. 4 damage is, oh I guess 80 points, that's not that crazy. With pulse wave, it's decent. Nothing to write home about. Now this, multiple man, this looks incredible. If multiple man began your turn on the map, roll a d6, 4 to 6, generate a multiple man. So only 10 points as well with mastermind, power, sidestep. These are incredible. I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a bit of this in meta. I guess with the big like Conquake and stuff, it would be easy to kill. You can target more than one. 4 to 6 is still so good. In normal games, it's just mental. You just sit there each turn, roll 4 6. Obviously, if you don't get it straight away, you still got mastermind to protect yourself a bit. Really like this piece. Next, we have Hydra Agent. For all characters with trait, when Hydra or another friendly character, Hydra is KO'd. Roll 4 to 6. Generate up to 2 characters named Hydra Agent at 15 points or less on the start and click. So this is probably one of my favourite abilities by itself. It's the cut one head off and 2 more will come. It's the Hydra like mantra, is that the word? It's very cool. The only thing with these is I don't think anyone summons them. I have collected all the Hydra from, was it Avengers 60? With the Dormammu red chase that summons them and the mindless ones. Because I don't really find a time where I play generics unless they're being summoned. So there may be, I might have missed it on a character, but I don't think anything does summon these. We will find out. Still very cool sculpt. I really like this. Like an animated version. It's very cool. Next we have Deadpool Robot. No special powers, but I mean that's quite a long dial. Some decent powers on it. 75 points. That one's quite easy to move past. We have Time Breaker. Now these are something different. 5 points each. If another friendly character is not activated, the same effect this turn, generate a time breaker. So every single turn, if these are alive, they're going to be generating another time breaker. Power, choose an adjacent character. Place that character X squares away from the current square, where X is the number of time breakers adjacent to that character. So, just thinking that one over, please. So if they have 3 of these adjacent, power, choose and place them. Oh, so it's sort of like TK. But I guess if you play, I guess they're only 5 points each, so if you have 10 of them, I guess you couldn't have 10 people. What would it be? 3? 8's the max amount of these you could have around someone. So you can move 8 squares straight up the map for how many points? 40 points. That would be like the peak of this. Obviously, well, with 35 would be lowest technically, because at the start you can just summon another to make it to. Also sidestep. I really like these. They're like little cockroaches. I can't say I know what they are, but I really want these. So cool. Just bugs spawning everywhere. It sort of remind me of the things from Fallout. Was that cockroaches? There used to be those bugs that always take. I think it's cockroaches. Next we have Wolverine, number 17. We're still in the commons. This is the last of the commons. Regen is free, but only if you used X-Men. Team ability, 60 points. Very good. Bruiser Wolverine. I feel like with the amount of Wolverines in this set, it's a bit meh. But I think maybe they have overdone Wolverine a little bit. Maybe a few more people from Weapon X. There's a lot of characters that could have been done, as well as a lot of characters from Deadpool, considering it is also a Deadpool set. Next we have Wolvie. I really like this. When Wolvie's KO'd, roll a d6. Is it chibi? These like big head mini ones. Is that the style? 4 to 6. Instead of removing him from the map, you place him adjacent to another friendly character and turn click 1. So when he's KO'd, wow. Wait, is that instead? Instead of removing him from the map. Oh, so they still score him. But still very cool. I really like that. It's tiny Wolverine running around. That is one that I'm going to be after. I don't know if it's going to be on this list. It might be at the end, but there is a LE or OP kit of this, and it's really cool. I hope it is at the end. Got a really cool dial. I saw it earlier today. Next, we have number 19, James Howlett, which is Wolverine, is real name. When this character rolls a 5-6 on a single d6 right after resolutions, heal a friendly character with Wolverine squad trait 1 click. Have we seen Wolverine squad trait? Not yet, but I'm sure there'll be more. Shape change, perplex. 40 points, decent for 40 points. No movement's the only thing that really gets me on that one. Also, I don't know what he's wearing there, but a bit fancy. Oh, I love this guy, Morph. If you've played Marvel Snap, he's really cool in that. He just copies a whole card. But this is toughness. This is traded. Shape change, but succeeds on 4 to 6. When using it succeeds, you may choose a team ability an opposing character can use until the end of your next turn. You may choose. So it's not copying, so I'm pretty sure you can take Mystics and Power Cosmic. I really like that sculpt's so cool. If you've been watching the X-Men 97 show as well, this is going to be one for you. Very cool. It's definitely on my list of wants. 4 to 6 traded throughout. It's got super sense at the top as well with toughness. Protected outwit as well. Very cool piece. Now we do have one of Deadpool's assassin friends. We have Outlaw. When Outlaw hits with ranged attack, if it's during your first action this turn, after resolution, she removes an action taken if she hits first. When Outlaw hits, after resolution, another hot shot, we have Yeehaw. And hers is remove a hotshots token. If you do, this turn they have knockback, and characters they knock back can't reduce. Oh wow. So you're guaranteed to do damage from knockback. Again, 65 points for that dial. I don't think it's going to be used in meta, but it is going to be something fun for those at home games, which I do actually play a lot of, so might be a figure that I need to pick up. I'm quite liking this hotshots ability so far. Next, White Fox. Agents Atlas. I'm not entirely sure who this is. So you have another one. Free, remove a hotshot token from this character. If you do, until your next turn, opposing character attacks this character and misses, they take 1 pen. With shape change super senses, that's very good, as well as plus. You're just going to tie someone up. You've got blades as well, high attack. That's actually quite crazy for 45 points. It's got like everything. Really hard to hit, and it's got high attack, so you're probably going to hit a lot, as well as damage. Doesn't really matter because you've got blades. And then you also deal pen. You stick to them because you've got plasticity. That's a very good piece, and that'll be really good in the sealed if you do manage to pull one. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this figure yet. Mystique, stealth. Opposing characters within range can't use X-Men. 3. Choose a character within range and fire, then choose a standard character or damage power they can use. Make sure I read that right. So you can use the chosen power until your next turn. If the chosen character is an opposing character for X-Men, you choose a second. 30 points, 5 clicks. Decent defense up close, shape change. And you get to pick a power. You ignore characters for movement. I like that. I haven't seen a good Mystique in a while, so I quite like that. Next we have Boom Boom, another of Deadpool's friends. Energy explode. When Boom Boom uses it, after resolution, destroy any non-breed terrain markers in or adjacent to original target square. 45 points. Decent amount of clicks. It's alright. Nothing too special about it. Here we go. Now this guy, Strife, leadership mastermind, unique modifier, friendly bystanders, modifier attack +1, and can use plus. It has shape change, outwit. Friendly characters with no action tokens have safeguard, opposing prob. So it has shape change, outwit at the start, or on its 50-point line. Really cool for any team that's going to have a lot of bystanders. It's a must-have in those sort of teams. Especially given plus as well, it makes bystanders just ridiculously annoying. Especially if you got ones that summon easy or are cheap throwaways. Ooh, thinking about it, it would be good with Deadpool and Bob Legacy. We'll get into that later. He summons sheeps. Imagine just sheeps with plus everywhere all over the game. Next up, oh, another character with no powers with Jubilee. 25 point. That's 25 points. It's got barrier, perplex, pulse wave, and sidestep. That's a very good 25 points. Honestly, if I pulled this in sealed, excuse me, if I pulled this in sealed, I would probably play it at 25. That barrier keeping people off you until you want to be able to hit them. I mean, at 50 it's still very good as well. Energy explode is, I think, an underrated power. But yeah, no specials, so that would also work with, who was it earlier, Iceman. Iceman would give her extra attack. X23, our first of her so far. We have when X23 cares an opposing character 30 points or less. After resolution, it's a friendly character with family bonding trait. There we go, there's another. We're making an attack. What is it called, family bonding? Who is the other one? No, it's Wolverine Squad. That's not even. So this is another new trait that has synergy with other people with this trait, I guess. I'm sure we'll find more soon. But super sense is at the beginning of your turn, you may heal 1 click. 75 points. Long dial. Very good powers actually. Exploit with blades is devastating. 50 points. That's quite a long dial as well. I like it. Decent. Hopefully we see a few more family bonding. There we go. Family bonding. Scout. Gabby. When a friendly bystander hits, after resolutions, a friendly character with a family bonding trait may make an attack. Ooh, there's going to be some synergy here. Oh, they got very similar dials. Once per game at the beginning of your turn, Scout may generate a Jonathan. Let's have a quick look at Jonathan. Is that a bear? I think it's a bear. Here we have Blade Exploit as well on a Pog. That's crazy. And the synergy with that Pog there. That's really good. No movement, but that's once at the beginning of your turn. So it's not as good as the free summons, but oh, it's a honey badger. Sorry, a bear. It does look a bit like a bear, though. To be fair to me, it's a honey badger. Of course it is. Decent. Lacks movement. I don't know if this would be a piece I want to get. I do like stuff that summons, but probably not for me. Oh, they seem to be going in order now. Family bonding. Akihiro. Once per turn, we'll jump to the character with the X-Men keyword. After resolution, friendly character with the family bond trait may make an attack. So it is just may make an attack, but it's when different effects go off. Beginning of your turn, Dakin has no action takes, you may heal him 2 clicks. Oh wow, that's very good. Decent dial again. Later on, no movement, but with that double heal, you could just pull yourself back up off that. I like it. Next, Bob, Agent Hydra. Friendly character in range that have Deadpool Corpse or Hydra keyword have the Hydra team ability. Prob, but only if an opponent's character is within range and line of fire. Just 30 points. It's decent. Honestly, not that excited for this. I guess it does give Hydra to Deadpool. Basically, all Deadpools have Deadpool Corpse. Well, I'll be proven wrong there, but no, that one does. But yeah, most if not all have that, because that's just like the all Deadpools thing. Oh, excuse. Yeah. So next we have Deadpool. We want to get Manga. Let's get Manga. Blaze got fangs. When Deadpool uses it after resolutions, heal him equal to the D6 result. I thought I was going to say halved after healing. Oh wow. Oh, it's only on the bottom clicks, of course. You've still got 10 attack. That's decent. Imagine rolling a 6 when you're back there and just going straight to full dial. You do have to rely on hitting with 10 attack. It's okay. 50 points. It's fun. It's different. I like it. Next we have Kid Omega. Friendly characters with X-Men keyword have Brotherhood. Friendly characters with Brotherhood instead succeed on 9 to 11. And that, for anyone who doesn't know, is after resolutions, remove an action token from the character. And then we have Psychonic Shotgun. We have Energy Explode, TK Knockback. Ooh, that's quite decent, you know. Energy Explode with Knockback. It's got 2 targets though. Bit better if it had 3, but 50 points. It's got Mind Control as well at that top, and Barrier. A lot of support powers. Again, no movement, but I thought there's decent support, enough on this for him to be useful. Right, that is end of the uncommons. We're into the rares. Starting us off with Psylocke. Stealth, Mind Control is free, but only to target an adjacent character. Oh wow, I like that. Basically, you can just run your full movement and then get off for free Mind Control. Blaze Claw's Fangs, or 2. Only to target so yeah, if you can get 2 adjacent, you can target them both for free. She has 2 targets. So Blaze Claw Fangs, when she uses it after resolutions, affecting, she can either 1, make a close attack, which is mental. 2, you hit character action token. Not as good, but still very good. Choose under power. The hit target can't use that power. Wow. Oh, there's more. I was going to say that's just for the low rolls, but hit target can't use team abilities until your next turn. Heal 3 clicks. If Psylocke KO'd a character this turn, remove an action token from her. Wow. very good. All of them have a bit. The better ones are the lower ones, but that means when you're rolling low on blades, you're still getting a perk out of it. So very good. I'm gonna have to add that to my list. I like that. That was very cool. Next with Sheriff Deadpool. When Sheriff Deadpool hits for a ranged attack, if it was during your first action this turn, that's quick draw, same ability that Outlaw had with an action token. And then we have Pen Psychic Blast. This is traded once per turn. It hits a ranged attack. After resolutions, you may range attack using Incap. So 2 targets, hits, then can hit again with Incap. Got Energy Explode as well. Very good. 75 points. That does a lot. It's also Deadpool in the Sheriff's outfit. What is not to like? The rares in this set, honestly, I think it might be the best set of rares I've seen. For me personally, anyway. Like I pretty much want all the rare characters. There might be 1, maybe 2 that I'm like, eh. But other than that, very cool. So next we have Forge, 35 points. Perplex support. When an adjacent multi-base character or adjacent character with robot or vehicle keyword is given a move or power, after resolutions you may place Forge adjacent. So he's got perplexing support here on his thing. He has got Incap to throw some Incaps out as well. But very good support for any robots. And I love the robot or vehicle, but I love the robot keyword. It's one of my favourites, having a team built around it with Master Mold. He's definitely going to be helping Master Mold, which if you know the character you probably wouldn't, but very cool. Next up, Sabretooth, a classic Brotherhood piece. We have at the beginning of your turn, heal Sabretooth 1 click, so 9 clicks for 75 points, and it's got a free heal every turn. And free making attack. But only target opposed character that is healed. So it's still very good. You know, there's a lot of healing in this set. It's going to be very good in this healed. Especially with that charge through blades. Although it does have 4 damage, so maybe you won't even need the blades. But yeah, very cool. Next up we have a personal favourite, Rogue. Probably my favourite X-Men. Or X-Man would it be? Traded knockback. Characters knocked back by Rogue. Can't reduce damage this turn. Very good. Hypersonic with 13-5 attack. It's crazy. 13 attack, 5 damage even. But this is not the piece that I'm most excited for. It is this next one. It has a prime variant. Stealth and super strength traded. When Rogue hits, hit characters can't use displayed powers until your next turn. So it just turns off powers. Just can't use not outwit or anything. If hit characters equipped or someone equip them, it's just like it basically hits someone, neuters them. All the powers are gone. It's perfect rendition of Rogue. Obviously that is what she does. When Rogue hits, choose a standard power and print a character's card. Rogue can use the chosen power of this game. Wait. So I mean, choose the standard power print on this character's card. Rogue can use that. So you can just keep hitting and choosing powers. It doesn't seem like you replace it. That's just written wrong. Rogue hits, choose a standard power printed on hit character's card. Rogue can use the chosen power of this game. It's not until she chooses again, so pretty sure every time she hits you can get a different power and keep building them. And then we have stop, invincible. When this character's click is revealed after resolutions, remove an action token. So not only has she got these crazy powers, she also has 3 stop clicks with remove an action token, invincible, for 250 points and 175. Honestly, I want to try and make a meta team out of this for playtesting and stuff. That's so cool. This my biggest one from the set, I think, other than one chase, but we'll get into that one later. Absolute powerhouse Rogue. Next up, we have Atlas Bear, Wakanda. I'm trying to think who it is. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the biggest on Wakanda. But Black Panther and stuff, his stories, I've not really read any of his comics. Instead, remove all headshot tokens, turn them to the last non-kick. I'm going to have to read that again because that seems crazy. For any character with hotshots, when this character would be KO'd, if they have any hotshot tokens, instead remove them. Oh wow, so it brings them back to life. If you have hotshot, also 5 carry, jeez. This is starting to look a lot better, but only to carry characters that share a keyword. Oh, I see. I guess Mystical's huge right now, so is Assassin. And honestly, Soldier I'm seeing a lot more of as well, especially in this set. But she has Giant Reach, Blazeful Fangs, and Prob. 50 points. I guess it's very easy to kill, it didn't have any reducers. I guess it comes back to life though, so it's not super easy to kill. She does have to hit to do that. She does seem to be more of a carry piece. Good secondary attacker though, so this is actually very good. Didn't realise she had Prob. It's odd power to have on the attack special. But next we have Shatterstar. Love this character, big in the Mojoverse, very cool in the old X-Men 97 in the actual old episodes of it. We have Flurry Side, hopefully they do something again with it, it'd be very cool. We have Flurry Sidestep, this is movement power. When Shatterstar uses Flurry before making the second attack, place them 4 squares away. So you can hit, teleport somewhere, because let me just replace, yes, place, so it's not move. And then when Shatterstar attacks speak properly. When Shatterstar attacks 1 or more characters he hasn't attacked this turn, modifier is attack +1. He's got 3 targets, so so it's very good. 65 points, 40, maybe, probably wouldn't play him at 40. This might be a 65 one. It's got ignore characters, jumping about, very Shatterstar-esque. Big fan. Good dial for him as well, definitely a piece I'm going to want. Oh, speaking about actually rares as well, this could be quite good in Pulp, which is the format where you can only play rares and lower. A lot of these are going to be good in that, to be fair. A lot of heavy hitters for the rare category. Oh, let's not jump ahead. Beast, another one for Pulp. Outwit, when he uses it, you can instead choose 3 characters. 3 standard powers even. So triple outwit and 1 piece. It's got toughness, combat reflexes, so up close it's going to be really hard to kill as well. Triple outwit is crazy. It does suit the character. Next we have Lady Deathstrike. Just gonna have a quick drink. At the beginning of the game. Oh, I was gonna say it's hot shots, but it's not, it's the target. Oh, it's the same assassin thing. For all characters with this trait, when a friendly character with the assassin keyword KOs an opposing character with a target token, score 25 victory points. We saw a lot of this in Notorious, and I think there's another set. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, get more victory points when you kill something. It's good in, obviously, like meta stuff or things like that, but in our games that we play in our local group, we normally just play last man standing. Whoever's left alive at the end wins. So points isn't that big, but obviously in so many aspects of the game it would be. Next we have combat reflexes traded. When Lady Deathstrike is KO'd, choose a friendly character with robot keyword. Ooh. This game, that character gains the assassin keyword and chooses the traits on this card. So it gives combat reflexes and the target thing to robots, which is quite cool. Next we have charge, but don't half speed if an opposing character was KO'd this turn. Very good for 45 points. Heavy hitter, decent defense as well. Here we go, Panda Pool. Panda can't be given costed actions if he has an action token, sort of like the old Green Arrow of the one arm chase. You can only do 1 action before having to rest. When Panda Pool clears action tokens, heal him 3 clicks if he's within 2 squares of any plant terrain. Ooh, so this could combo with the Krakoa legacy card, the Colossal. That summons plant markers after it pulse waves. At the beginning of the game, oh here we go, generate 3 plant terrain markers anywhere on the map. They hinder line of fire by +2, normally it's 1 on any hindering. Friendly character with the animal keyword within 2 squares of 1 or more plant terrain markers, modify attack and damage +1. Yes, that's crazy. I don't think Krakoa has a animal keyword though, but this is really going to boost animal themes. And I mean, I said earlier, Robot's one of my favourites, but Animal is also up there as one of my favourites. Very cool. And Charge Fury throughout, 60 points. Heavy on defence as well, and Vun all the way. There's nothing to avoid things though, but 4 damage into 3 with blades on those clicks. Very good. Can't wait to use this in some animal theme teams. Next up, I'm wondering if there's many animals actually in Pool. I don't remember seeing any. This could make him a bit more viable, give him +1 attack and damage. We'll have to see in the future. But yep, Colossus next. Iron Curtain. Colossus and adjacent characters that share a key with him reduce penetrating damage and can't have their combat values modified by opposing effects. Wow, that's very good. 100 points, defend and Vun, protect that wit, and Pulse Wave. So you have to hit it. I guess 19 is a high defense to have, but these days, I mean, earlier we saw something, I can't remember how many points it was, but it had 19 defense and it was like 40, was it? Around those points, 40, 50 points. It's not that hard to hit anymore with attacks also power creeping up. 11, yeah. But still defensively very good. Also stops penetrating damage on other characters. And can't be outwit, I guess, so you do just have to slug through all that defense, so very good. But there is a better version. Golden Colossus. It's the prime variant. We have traded mind control. When Colossus uses it, after resolutions, deal a hit character equal to Colossus' printed damage value. Wait. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's got Battle Fury, so he can't. But you can still use mind control. Just can't make ranged attacks, but he didn't have any range anyway. Opposing characters can't use safeguard mind control, including from Battle Fury. Fury. So you can mind control. Oh god! Imagine making a mind control team and just making their own team kill them, and it stops it all. That's good. 80 points. Jesus Christ. 7 clicks for 100. 80 points for 9. Impervious can reduce pen. It can be outwit. Yeah, I was going to say if there's back of the card, but it'd be there if there was. That's crazy. 20 at the top as well. Yeah, it can be outwit, but it also breaks through blocking. Does this one? Yep, does the same. Very cool prime there. Next you have Cyclops. This is another piece that I really like. I think it works well with robots. Support is free, but only target character with robot or vehicle. When Cyclops uses support is free, the chosen character can use any shield till your next turn. Sidestep Force Blast. Stop when this power is first revealed. After resolution, choose direct line away from Cyclops. Can't be blocked to the edge of the map. Destroy your blocking train along that line of fire and deal pen to all characters along it. Because basically you hit him onto his thing and his glasses just come off and he fires right down one line of the map. Love this piece. That's such a cool ability. It also targets through blocking normally. And then Sidestep Force Blast, as well as being a really good support figure for robots. This is going to be in so many of my robot teams. Really like this figure. That's definitely up there in my wants. Next up, Jean. Not 45 points, 50 points. Number 45 in the set. Mind Control. When Jean uses it, she may target all opposing characters within range. If she does, after resolutions, deal her 2 unavoidable damage. So she has 5 range, but you can target everyone. TK. When she uses TK's place for any character, she may give a ranged train action as free. Decent. Targets 3 characters. So I guess if you throw it right in there, she can target everyone. It's alright. Next up, my biggest one of the rares. We have Mind Pool. Even his powers are in emojis. We have power once per game. Choose an equipment on your sideline and equip it to Mind Pool. So basically, you just equipped any item in the game. It's only 40 points. I'm going to be putting Infinity Gauntlets, Cosmic Cubes, all the high cost things that you don't want to pay for. You can put on him for free. Then also he has Barrier. When Mindpool uses it, he may generate a single non-standard terrain marker of 0 points instead of any other terrain markers. So he summons special terrain with Barrier, and then he gets to pick any item basically to equip for free. Well, not you have to do power to do it, but free cost wise. Also got Outwit. Just I love this piece. Deadpool is a mime. Deadpool's my favourite Marvel character. Deadpool and Thor. So I just love this. It's a must have. Probably my second biggest one in the set. You'll see soon what the first will be. Next we're into super rares though. Traded Force Blast makes sense for a Banshee. Free, choose one until next turn. Pulse Wave or target through blocking, hindering and characters. You can target from adjacent. One is shot, pulse wave of it. Very good. It's quite standard, nothing like super special about it, but still very cool with Force Blast giving knockback and you can choose Pulse Wave. Decent, very good Banshee. Next we have Vox Ignis. Is this Horseman Banshee? I'm guessing it is, as the sculpt's like identical, but I mean stance wise looks like he's still facing the same way, doing the same action. Beginning of the game, you replace adjacent to a friendly character. Wait, place Vox Ignis on an adjacent friendly character's card. This game, the character can use other traits. When its character's KO'd or place adjacent to the square he last occupied. Tracks a Pulse Wave and power. Place Vox Ignis in an adjacent square. Character's minimum range 4, so they get these traits right. The character, yeah, you can use the other traits, so they get these powers and he goes onto their card. It gives them minimum range, power cosmic and mystics. Wow. Oh, cosmic energy, even it's not called power cosmic anymore. Then mind control pen. When this character attacks single character, any positive modifiers of the target's defense become negative. Jeez. That's a lot of power to give to someone, but I mean, it is costing 90 points to do. And this character is going to be off the board. It does give these great powers, but and it does come on after and can be placed. I don't know. I don't know if it'll see meta. I feel like 90 points and you're just going to be putting it onto a card. While it does give very good powers, I feel like it's too much. Obviously, in like a normal game, non-meta wise, it's crazy. 90 points for that. If you're playing a game which is like last man standing, this guy is going to be, once the guy he's in dies, it's going to be hard to kill this guy. Next up, Maverick. Force Blast. When Maverick takes damage or is knocked back after illusions, heal in 1 click. Energy Display Pen. Very good duo to have together. When Maverick knocks back an opposing character, give them an enzyme token. When this character would heal, instead dealing 1 damage for each, and then it's power to remove him. So when he knocks back anyone, yeah, he's got energy explode pen. Only 1 target though. But when he knocks one back, they get an enzyme. Whenever they would heal, they take 1 damage instead of that, and then they can do a power to remove more. Protects that way as well. It's alright. Not a figure I'm personally interested in. Another of Weapon X though, so decent. Next up we have, yeah, it's the first one we've seen, I believe, that have their own special dice. Other characters with Brotherhood have Mystics, so it gives everyone who's Brotherhood Mystics. Prob, when Scarlet Witch uses it, the target character rolls a chaos dice in place. Sorry, I'm losing the ability to read one of their standard dice. So she used it and replaces the dice. Is that May? Target rolls her chaos dice in place with 1 standard. I know they have to. So almost a 50-50, 665 or 1-1. So you're going to be seeing a lot of crit hits or crit misses with this. But 80 or 50 points. Really like this piece. Cool sculpt as well. It's good to get some more Scarlet Witches after the Disney Plus one. Obviously we've had a lot of Scarlet Witches recently, but I mean like a good higher point one. The only other one was Disney plus chase with the dark hold, and that's just so unobtainable. Been trying to get it for ages. Next we have Magneto, 175 or 100 points. Pulse Wave TK, power once per game, choose one. So you can do one of these once per game. So unequipped all characters, very good. This game, Magneto, characters within range can't generate terrain. Also very good, stops the whole barrier meta. And this game, characters with a robot or vehicle keyword modify attack, defense, and speed -1. I feel like this has made sort of a like counter to a lot of meta at the minute. I don't know if people are going to pay. Like, what, 100's not that bad, I guess. But oh, my phone's just going off. 1 minute. Hello. Sorry about that. I got panicked a little. I thought it was my kid's school or something, but all is fine. Anyway, what was I saying? God, I've lost my train of thought now. I was on about this special for 100 points. Bringing this in, equipped all of the characters. I guess if a team has a lot of equipment, that's quite good. Thinking once the next rotation hits, I'm not sure there's much equipment in rotation. And then can't generate trains, probably the biggest one. Barrier's huge at the minute. Stops the whole team from, but you have to be within range, I guess, 6. It's definitely good. It's also got the robot if you're playing against robots. Very cool, which does make a lot of sense for his character. Next though, we have when Magneto hits, until your next turn, hit targets can't reduce or be healed. Also very good. And then at the end it's got 2 stock clicks. Mastermind, Magneto can only be healed by support. Odd. Is there someone else in this with double? Alright. There's someone else with similar double stock clicks. But yeah, very good piece. 100 points. How many clicks did you get for 100? Decent. 7 clicks. It's very good with them. I feel like in Sealed this would be very good as well. Obviously there's not stuff like weapons and stuff, but just very good. Hard hitter. Next we have Storm. 3. If Storm began your turn on the map, replace with another character with this trait. Wait, is there 2 Storms? I didn't realise there's 2 figures. There is. So this one has in-cap barrier, opposing characters adjacent to blocking train. Can't reduce below 1. We have Poison. When Storm uses it, she may treat opposing characters with 2 action takes within range and modify as adjacent. And then 3, she can switch to this, which is the attack version. We have the attack power Pulse Wave. When an opposing character is knocked back, they treat other characters as blocking terrain. Oh, cool. That's quite decent. And then Force Blast sidestep as well. This is traded. When a friendly character with the range knockback and opposing character, Storm may choose the direction. Very cool. 60 points. Decent. Next up, Gambit. We have another of these special dice. Beginning of your turn, you may roll Gambit's card die and replace the result on this card. Remove any number of dice. If the Joker is rolled, first turn to any result. Gambit can use the effect matching to a result. So modify +1 attack and energy displays. Still energy but with all attacks. Giant reach 5. That's quite cool with Quake. Modify range +1 with pen. So you're basically choosing the power room with him. 2 of them you just choose one, and then the other 4 is corresponding to each power. And then we have Stealth Force Blast traded. Force Blast is free but only target adjacent characters. Then we have Movement Leap Climb. When Gambit is given a move action and moves 5 squares or less, after evolutions you may make an attack. And then 2% is Toughness as defense. 55 points. It can target from adjacency. As prob, very cool. Nice little unique ability. I like figures like this that stand out. Next up, Domino. Another dice. We have Leadership. When Domino uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, choose up to 2 friendly characters with the Hot Shots trait, and they each give themselves the Hot Shots token. Oh, so that's a good way to just get out of that needing to attack. Her special is with the Hot Shots. When this character would roll d6, they remove a Hot Shots token roll Domino's die instead. I'm guessing that's 666 521, so it's very more likely to hit. Super percentages 4 to 6, 50 points, and then prob. When Domino makes a ranged attack, one of D6 rolls may be her Domino die instead. Ooh, that's very good for 50 points as well. There is a prime of this, so that's very strong. I didn't realise that's so good. Well, it's Domino, innit? It increases your probability of hitting a lot more, so it makes a lot of sense for the character. So the prime. Oh, let me do that. We have sideline active. When a friendly character Domino would be KO'd, instead replace on click 5 with this. Sideline prime still counts as your 1 prime, I believe. So this would be using your 1 prime slot in games. But we have, well, that's at the end. Oh wow. So at the start we don't really have any powers. We have the damage. When an opposing character in range would roll a d6, single d6. Domino may roll a d6. If she does, she may replace. So you may replace, so that's very good. Gives you the option. But then towards the later end we have 3 stop clicks. Right. Towards the end you get 3 stop clicks. Stop super senses, but 4 to 6. Has she got any team abilities? X-Men and Cosmic. So not a team player, so she can't get Spider-Man or something to increase that further. I'm sure there's a way to give her that. Pretty sure the super rare Spider-Man from, is it Avengers 60, gives people next adjacent that, so it could make that a 3 to 6. Pen, Psychic Blast is the attack power. So whenever she hits 1 to 3, give each hit character an action token. Each, that's quite, normally it's just 1. I guess you've only got 2 targets, so that is 2. Deal each hit character 1 unavoidable. Jesus Christ. It's pen and then unavoidable to each character. So you want to give her an extra target, really. I'm trying to think if there's out in rotation. Maybe the boomerang or something. I swear there's something that gives 1 extra target, so then you're dealing unavoidable to everyone. So the more targets you have, even better. Then make an attack targeting a character. Domino hit this turn. Oh wow, so if you roll a 6, that's very strong. I guess it is on the later dial, so in a normal game you would just like not hit her, you just leave her. But you replace her on click 5, so you should come in on this click if you played the normal Domino. Then when it died. So having those two together is really strong. With this, use your prime slot on the team. But it might be worth it. You get this, which is very strong with a really good probability. And then it drops into that, who has a crazy attack if it can get it off. Has a special super sense as well, so it's 100% possible to get it off. But moving on, that's very cool Dominoes. Very happy with them. Might have to add them to my list of wants. Next we have Patch. Wolverine is nice. Suit, is that Tux? I don't know if they would be called that. Big Rag is free. Once per game, choose a character from 3 squares of Patch. Patch can use Quake is free as if you occupied that square. So once per game is doing this. After resolution, destroy all blocking terrain within 2 squares. Wow, so you could run him up. Well, let's see what his other powers are before I go into that. So flurry, sidestep, stealth. If Patch occupies hindering terrain, choose one. Place Patch within hindering within 4 squares. Place Patch adjacent to an opposing character within 4 squares. Yeah, so you could run him up, full 7 movement, activate your free ability with free range, and then throw a Quake. Really cool ability. He can still do that for 40 because that's the trait. You also get flurry sidestep still. Quite like that. I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan, more of a Deadpool fan. Not that you can only be a fan of one, but
Next we have long shot. When the long shot makes an attack, if the attacker is modified by +3. If the attacker, his attack is modified by +3, that's why it didn't make sense. I didn't read it right. Increase damage dealt by 1. So I'm guessing there's a special to give him when his attack. If his defense is modified by 3, modify his attack is damaged by -1. Flex, when he uses it, instead roll a luck die and modify the chosen. So you're either going to get 1 per flex, 2 per flex, or 3. Ah, so that's how the synergy works there. That's not just on him though, is it? Wow. This is a must-have, I think. 40 points, and basically you can throw a triple perplex. Side step, leap, climb. Defensively, it's not great. It can target through characters. That perplex is incredible. I really like that. This is one that I've not seen the dial of. That is going straight at my once. The chance to throw a triple perplex is so strong. Next, if you've been watching X-Men 97, we have the Shi'ar Professor X. Really cool sculpt. I like this outfit. When determining theme teams, characters with X-Men keyword gain Starjammers. Friendly characters with Starjammers have shield. Shield. Why shield? I don't know if I'm missing something. Why would it be? I don't know why I'd give shield. I'm guessing I'm missing something. Because he doesn't even have shield. The next, moving on to damage power, their leadership shape change. When Professor X uses leadership and succeeds, we instead generate a Shi'ar soldier or Lilandra bystander. Max 1 on Lilandra, which is this. Oh, it's got the picture from the rare from, is it War of the Realms? Is it Rise and Fall, I think it is. The rare that summons the Pogs. Same picture. And then soldiers the same as well, yep. I do have the Emperor Gladiator Prime that summons these, so there may be a Shi'ar team in the future there. 35 points or 90. You don't get his trait that summon damage power that summons if you're playing for 35 though. Good way to cheat keywords with X-Men to Starjammers. So decent for 35 points. Also quite fun at 90 with the summoning of these two. Next up, I absolutely love this sculpt. The claws are so big, it's Wolverine Bull. Oversized katana claws. Giant reach 4. Blades for fangs. Targets through blocking, but only when Wolverine makes a close attack. He hasn't got range anyway. So yeah, basically he's hitting through walls with his 4 giant reach. When Wolverine makes a close attack using giant reach, after revolution, you destroy the wall, yeah. And then rolls a critical against a single target, roll a d6 and increase the damage by the result instead. Only has 1 target, but that is crazy on crits. Maybe, is it Orbu powers up the crits? I think it is. Could be a combo there. Has charge flurry, 12 attack, decent, has 2 stop clicks, 2% toughness. That's odd, never stop click into 3 regens and stop click again. No movement there as well. Is there any way around that? Not on his dial, there isn't. Still very cool. This is definitely a piece I want. Big fan of Deadpool. I love all the different variations of him, and there's a few of him in the set. Very cool. Next up, we have the biggest gun ever with DK. We have Cable. Cable may be assigned up to 2 equipment during forced construct. Oh, you can assign 2 at the start. Equipped with any number of equipment. I know when I read it the first time, when I first saw this figure shown, I don't think I read that first bit, because I thought it'd just be assign 1 and you have to add 1 another way. You can actually assign 2 at the start. I'm pretty sure that was changed when they did how you free assign, that you could only assign 1, because I remember Thanos Ultra Chase got errated to where he could play all the gems at the start and wouldn't have to pick them up. And then we have traded leadership. Establish 3 teams, friendly characters with new mutants gain X-Force. Choose 2 friendly characters, X-Force keyword, that within 6 squares of each other. Place them into each other's square, and after resolution, heal them 1. It's decent. Honestly, I'd play it at 40. The gun's so cool. It's like huge. You'd think it'd have like really big damage, but it's more of a support piece, sadly. I feel like the gun's a bit of a mislead to that. It looks like he should be hitting you for crazy numbers. But still support, equip 2 items. It'd been cool if they added like the big gun item. I don't know, just give it pen or something, or range combat and something else. As it equips 2 items, and it makes sense, he's got that huge gun. Really like Cable as a character though, so cool looking. The sculpts don't seem to be on some of the chases on here, but first we have Wolverine and LCD. When this character rolls a 5 or 6 on a single die roll, after resolutions, you may heal a friendly character with oh, there's another Wolverine squad. Is that the only second one in the whole set we've seen? Beginning the game, choose a standard opposing character 50 points or more. Pulse wave is free, but only if you would target the chosen character. So that's very good. You basically just run up, and as long as he's in it, you're still hitting the other people as well. Outward shape change. Once per turn, you may re-roll a die rolled by Wolverine and LCD, including 1 die of the attack roll. That's just very good. Just basically like a prob, just for them though. An outward shape change, 75. I like it. Very cool. Robot as well. I'm guessing that's who LCD is. I won't lie, I'm not entirely sure who that is. But very cool. I like robots, so it's not on my list of wants. There's a lot of Wolverines in this chase set. So next we have Giant Reach 2. Poison but deals damage even if Wolverine is moved or placed. When Wolverine uses it after resolution, destroy all block within 2 squares. So it's got traded poison and does it when he moves. Jeez, if your team has no reducers, that's crazy. Flurry regenerates free, but only if Wolverine has taken damage from an opposing character since your last turn. So we've got free regen if he gets hit. Flurry traded, don't really get to use it with the hypersonic. Ignores characters there, that's quite good. Stop, but only if first time this click is revealed. Pervious super senses. Oh, so even if you heal past it, you're not stopping anymore. Even if you heal up past it, it's only the first time. When this click is first revealed, choose an opposing character in 3 squares and roll d6. Deal that character penetrating equal to half the result. So if you put, well, you have to play it. I was going to say if you play at those points, you play at 275. You roll in 3 d6s of pen damage to someone. Half of that, guaranteed each game. That's before you even talk about his poison. There's a lot of like passive damage coming off without attacking. I really like this. Obviously the sculpt's absolutely incredible as well. Next we have Weapon X, one of the last chases that was shown. When this character rolls a 5 or 6, same, oh, Wolverine squad, same ability. So now we're seeing a bit more of it. Has the next one got it? Yep, I guess a lot of the chases have it then. So, Leap Climb, Willpower, 3. If Weapon X was damaged since your last turn, roll d6. Move them up to result. Then deal 1 penetrating damage to each character you move through. Wow, that's very good. Oh, that's trait as well. That's not even the, I thought that was the movement. Charge Flurry protects that way. So 175, 75, 45. Honestly, at 45, that's got to be meta surely. It's got the free pen if it moves through people if it gets attacked. It's got stop click with super senses to keep the defenses up with stealth. Charge Flurry, exploit. Very good piece. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit of this in meta at 45 points. I don't think it'd be at 75. You do get an extra stop click, but it's basically the same powers. I guess you've got Impervious as well. Nah, I see it at 45. But next up, Zombie Wolverine. They do have Z virus, which is cool. Sadly, the zombie ability has been changed. Zombies was probably my favourite thing they've ever done in Heroclix, the old zombies. I'm trying to complete that set at the minute of the old Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool chases, the ones with the brown bases. When Zombie Wolverine takes damage, he has the Wolverine squad as well, I forgot to say. When Zombie Wolverine takes damage, damages an opposing character even, give the damaged character a virus token. Character with the virus token up at the beginning of your turn, deals character 1 unavoidable damage, then remove the token. Unavoidable damage, it's cool, it just doesn't really scream zombie. The first time Zombie Wolverine will be KO'd, you may instead turn to click 9. If you do, this game has, it's got protected pulse, so I can say it has flight and power cosmic. When Wolverine will take damage from the game effect, he takes 1 unavoidable instead. And at the end of your turn, deals 1 unavoidable. So it's the same as deceased zombies. You get those last clicks at the end of each turn, they take 1. I'm not a big fan, I won't lie. I don't really like to see zombies like this extra 3 clicks at the end. The old Z virus is so good. I feel like it's just not the same. Personally, anyway, that's my opinion. And hope they're going to be doing it in future, I guess, with Marvel zombies and stuff. That's why they've announced the Disney show, Marvel Zombies, haven't they? So you might even get a set themed around it one day. I just hope this isn't the power we get with it. Next up, Major Logan and his old fur coat. When this character, it's got Wolverine squad, I was about to read that again. Days of Futures Past, sidestep Flurry. Flurry is free, but only target character with Giant, or Robot, or Colossal. Very good. 3 attacks. In the normal game, you might not really get to use this, but if we're talking like meta, every team's going to have a Kong almost, or some sort of Giant or Colossal. So that's a free Flurry. And then it's got damage, power, leadership. If there are more than 1 or more opposing characters that share a name with another character on the map, friendly characters increase their d6 rolls by +1, and opposing characters decrease theirs by -1. So for 50 points, I guess it's a free Flurry. It's good. I guess that power does make it crazy. I'm trying to think. Share a name with another character on the map. I can't think of it. Oh, Jesus, that's huge. Scott Porters. Almost every single meta team has 2 Scott Porters in it. Which means all his teams will get +1, and every single person opposed to you is -1. That's probably worth it just to stop Scots. That's like a hard counter to him. -1 from your d6 rolls is crazy. Super Senses is huge at the minute with the Spider-Man team ability and stuff. Wow, that's very good. Next up, Patch. We have the Chase version now. Wolverine squad. I think all the... that one doesn't, but all the standalone Wolverines. Is R1 Logan have it? No, okay. This might be the last one with Wolverine squad trait. 3. If Patch is not equipped and is adjacent to water train, choose an equipment with 10 points or less from your starting area. 3 gets a free equipped for 75 points. Very cool. Stealth charge, but don't half your speed, so 8 charge. Patch begin the turn in hindering train, he deals penetrating damage. 4 of them are built. Reading wrong thing. Combat reflexes, super senses. When a character with assassin or martial artist keyword attacks Patch, modify attacking damage -1. Very niche there, that last bit. It's got shape change super senses with combat reflexes. Heavy hitter, and you can equip it with an item for free. You don't have to pay for. I like it. Right, we're getting into the good stuff. Duo pieces. Starting us off, we have when Wolverine and Deadpool is KO'd by an attack. Well, we have Wolverine and Deadpool, obviously. Before removing them from the game, you may generate a character named Wolverine and/or character named Deadpool. Last non-KO click, then heal each 2 clicks. So it's a similar like the old split merge thing, sort of thing. Split, but it's when they die, they drop out into solo pieces. Beginning of your turn, you may heal 1 click. And then movement is charge, run, and shot. Once per turn, Wolverine and Deadpool KOs an opposing character. Make it. Ooh. So once per turn, they can make an extra attack if they kill someone.
Yeah, that's very strong. That is very good, that. Just looking at, yeah, 90 points, 8 clicks, very good. And it has, if it dies, wait, do you still score them? Before removing them from the game, you may generate a character name. So you do still, well, the opponent would still score them. Also, that's only if they're carried by attack. No reduction there. I feel like knockback is going to be a good way to get rid of these. Is that still counting by an attack though? Because knockback is a resolution of attack. I'm not sure. But anyway, very cool. Really good duo to start. I don't think it's one I'm going to be getting myself, as the next few that come up I'm going to want. And it's hard enough to get one chase, let alone them all. Old Man Logan, 120 or 60 points. When he takes damage from attack, give him an adamantium rage token if he has less than 6. Modify Old Man Logan's attack +1 for every 2. So if you hit 6, that's like the peak, you'd have 15 attack. Beginning of your turn, roll a d6 for each of it. Roll a d6 for each of his adamantium rage tokens. For each result, 4 to 6, heal Old Man Logan and destroy an adjacent terrain marker. Ooh, that could help with Amit's tomb as well. Destroying things next year for, is that 3? Yeah, beginning of each turn. Charge Flurry Stealth as his movement. Blades Precision and Combat Expert for Flex. Wow. Very good. Heavy hitter again. Nice little special as well. Next up, now we're getting into good stuff, the Deadpool duos. I want all 3 of these that are going to come up. Starting us off though, we have Hitmonkey and Deadpool. We have the Assassin special, the target. And then Stealth. For any characters with Assassin keyword, modify attack and damage +1 when attacking a character that's been hit by Deadpool and Hitmonkey this turn. We have 2 targets, 12 attack. The attack power, precision, range, make up to 2 ranged attacks, but only target an opposing character with a target token. So this is going to fit into a target themed team, because you're going to need those tokens. Is that for all characters with a trait? Oh, so you only give 1. Is there a way to give more out? I'm not sure. Opposing, safeguard opposing prob, so they can't be probbed by opposing characters. When Deadpool and Hitmonkey attacks, opposing characters with a target token can't use shape change. Decent. I'd say it's my least wanted of the Deadpool duos there are on this set. There are 3 of them. Oh, 4 if you count the Werewolf and Deadpool actually. But next up, this seems to be in order. This is, then the next one is my biggest one. This is my second biggest. So Death's Domain, shape change, power. If Deadpool and Death occupies the opponent's starting area, choose a game element on the opponent's sideline and remove it from the game. You score 10 points instead of the element's cost. When they would be KO'd, if there's another friendly character on the map, you may instead place them in your so it's the old Mistress Death special with 2 extra tokens, opponent score, and the opponent scores them, so it's almost identical to the Death special. Just keeps coming back until you have no characters left. Fun though, definitely a fun piece. Invincible super senses on each of those defense powers. Very cool sculpt. I love that sculpt. Really cool in the Deadpool comics. The love between Deadpool and Death. Next up, my favourite, King Deadpool himself. My favourite comic, King Deadpool. Him and Elsa have just met up in it in the end of the one I've read. Very cool. Let's get straight into the powers though. Friendly characters with monster keyword may start the game holding a pizza. Again, that's the one that you can destroy to heal yourself 1. Friendly character with monster keyword can use prob, but they must destroy their pizza to do so. So everyone gets basically 1 prob. Obviously there's ways to generate the pizza, which we're about to see now. Beginning of the game, we generate Jeff the Landshark. This game, that Jeff Landshark isn't scored when KO'd. So you drop that Jeff from earlier on that we saw. So basically they get Jeff as well for free, and it's not scored, as well as only 55 points.
They have King Deadpool Nelsa deals penetrating damage. Energy explode. When they use it, characters within 2 squares of original target become targets. So it's like it hits just everything that. And it has stop click at the end, current reflexes, super senses toughness, regen is free. It's even got a great way to get off its stop click for free. It summons is it 25 point piece for free that isn't scored, gives everyone on monster prop, so it's good for monster theme teams. And it's just at the minute 2 of my favourite characters. Following my favourite story, this is just the piece I have to get. Soon as the set drops, I'm probably going to end up trading to America, as we won't get it for probably 3 months ish after they get it. But I'm definitely getting this piece. Next up, Wolverine and She-Hulk. We have the fastball special ? Range. Choose and place a character within 6 squares and 9 fire. If you do, replace Wolverine and She-Hulk with a character named She-Hulk and a character named Wolverine. Oh, so it's like this split thing, but you're making a ranged attack to do it. That's very cool. Place adjacent to change character. Total points of replacement characters must be equal. Yep. So you basically split and throw Wolverine. That's very cool. I actually really like that. Very thematic. When Wolverine and She-Hulk is replaced this way, this game, the replacement She-Hulk has 3. If the replacement Wolverine is adjacent, replace the character. Oh, so you can split and merge basically. And then trait it perplex. When Wolverine and She-Hulk use it, the duration lasts until your next turn, even if the power is lost. Good to know. Charge, flurry, running shot. It's cool. I like the fastball special and a bit of a tweak on it with She-Hulk. It's decent. Next up though, we are getting into the starter sets. No, it's not starter set, sorry, it's the, I don't know what they call it now. It's the duo pack, Wolverine and Deadpool. You get Ellie, Wolverine and Deadpool. You also get, I think, a map and terrain. When a friendly character uses Blaze of Fangs and rolls a 3 or less after resolutions, friendly character, oh, it's the bonding. So you got that. No. At the beginning of your turn, you may heal Wolverine 1 click. Decently long dial. Looking, no movement at the start though. It's a bit crazy. Deadpool's looking a bit cooler. At the beginning of the game, for all friendly characters trait, give a mark token to opposing character. Oh, so just named some different, but oh, he heals 3 as well as score an extra. Precision strike. When Deadpool hits, choose power and hit character's card. Character can't use that power. Can't use is always very cool. 2 things. It's decent. I have ordered this set already. Not the biggest fan of these 2. Probably end up trading those 2 on. But just for the maps, you need to get the new map. I'm pretty sure one's a long walk on the beach, and then the others, can't remember off the top of my head, but they're both very cool. This is a better set though. The single multiple man. I don't think you get a map in this one, is the only thing that deterred me. Power, generate multiple man bystander. When multiple man takes damage from an opponent's attack, after resolutions, generate a multiple man bystander. For each click of damage. Let's just see what they do quick. Plus precision, yeah. So it's hard to hit people, but they can still do stuff. And tie up. Power, choose an action type. Action is chosen type, given to friendly character more. Wow. So say someone hits you for a huge damage, you drop like 5-6 of these guys, and then you do a power action in this guy to make all these attacks don't count towards your total. Then you just get like 5 multiple man attacks just pummeling someone. And then perplex, only target himself. When multiple man uses it, after resolutions, modify the combat chosen value of friendly character's name multiple man. Yeah, so you'd probably go attack, and then everyone would get +1 attack, so it'd be 10 attack. Really cool. Perfect multiple man figure that. Summoning more of them, even when he gets hit, summoning more. Makes perfect sense. Oh, it is here. Mojo vs Wolvie. When Wolverine starts the game, he starts the game with 5 pie tokens. When he takes damage, instead of turning the dial, remove a pie token. Sort of like the Obnoxio the clown thing. When he has no pie tokens, he dies. Same with that. You have tokens on the card rather than the clicks doing damage. And then each turn, beginning of your turn and when he removes, roll a d6. Yeah, so every time, beginning of each turn and when you're taking damage, you're rolling and you'll stop on one of these, whatever number you roll, 1 to 6.
And Charge Flurry. When Wolf uses charge, if he's adjacent to a friendly character, modify speed +2. That is not on that top click even, but it is on that. So this is definitely a piece I want. I love this. 40 points. It's just so fun. 40 points. Next we have a Timebreaker Bystander. 25 points. Beginning of the game, generate up to 2 Timebreakers. So you pay 25, you get 2 of them for free, and that prob one. Is that a bit overcosted still? So this is 15 points basically. It might be. It's prob for 15, I guess. Next, oh, we're in Legacies now. Mystique of Shape Change. Opposing characters that aren't on the theme team can target Mystique unless they began the turn adjacent to her. So good against characters that aren't on. Oh, so it stops. It's good against theme teams. And then Mastermind Super Senses, Outwit Poison. 40 points. That's a decently solid dial. Next up, we have an absolute classic. One of my favourite team ups for Deadpool, Hit Monkey. It's also Hellcow, which is another team up. He'll be shown a bit later. We have target trait, same as the other ones. Modifies attack and damage +1 when attacking one or more characters with assassin keyword. If target also has a trait named target, he modifies attack by an additional 1. So he could have 12 attack, 3 damage. Running shot sidesteps self. It's okay. It's a little monkey running around with 2 pistols. What's not to love? Fun. I'm definitely going to want this piece. I like that the legacies are really themed towards more Deadpool than anyone else. Next we have Shikla. Someone else who Deadpool has dated in the comics. This is a human form. There is a demon form. I was sort of hoping we'd get to see that in Legacy, but this is perfect. So shots going 4. It's a wait. Starts on click 4, so that's in the wrong place. Or is that going to be a right head to there? So starts there, and she has the normal heal with range or close, and she can heal past the starting line. She's a vampire. 3 once per game. Place a friendly character named Deadpool or Dracula adjacent. Remove all action tokens from that character. Really good with a theme with Deadpool. And then stop. Wait. First time this power is revealed, this game Shikla can use charge and modifies combat virus by +2. So you can either heal up and hit to that and get +2 to all stats, which is crazy, or hit the bottom. I really like that. So if you're getting really strong and get stronger, or you're about to die and you get stronger. I've got this figure. I'm definitely want to get this legacy card. That's very cool. Also very good with Deadpool, with the remove all action tokens once per game. Next, Phantom X, last legacy that was just shown. Generate the Eva, which is this. Got prob, sidestep, super senses, and precision. Oh, let me just check. 5 range. If Phantom X has 2 action tokens, trait is activated as free, so he can summon her for free if he's got 2. When he makes a ranged attack, make target characters adjacent. So this is the good thing. So what it used to be is he could target through this. Now he can target through this if it's adjacent. So you run this up to someone, stand it next to him, then he can target anywhere on the map basically. During force construction, you may assign equipment to Phantom X without paying its cost. There's a lot of that in this set, I've noticed. 50 points. Keep him at the back. He's got perplex. He gets an item for free. Quite decent. Although if you play it at its high, you get running shot sidestep self. Place Phantom X in a square of hindering from 3 squares and line of fire. I think at 100 points it's fairly overcosted. 50 is a bit, but you are getting to target through either who does have prob, and this pod could attack normally as well, I guess. It's very good. I really like it. Unique again. I really like the legacies in this set. They all do a unique thing. Next up we have Deadpool and Bob. When he hits with ranged attack, after resolution they generate a sheep, which is that. It's basically just a tie up. When they're dealt damage, 1, Deadpool and Bob takes that much damage +1. 2 to 3, Deadpool and Bob takes the normal amount of damage.
4 to 5, they take 1 damage. This is on their 2 powers here, by the way. And 6, Deadpool and Bob instead heal Heroclix. And then their damage power. When Deadpool and Bob make a ranged attack, modify all targets' defense by -1. When Deadpool and Bob uses Hydra, modify the target's defense by -2 instead. Ooh. Move through characters, targets through stealth. Long dial for 8 points. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I prefer the old click of these two. 200 points, has the word bubble and stuff. Definitely unique though and fun. Summon sheep. Next up, Hellcow. This was the first legacy that was shown. Starts on click 6, which is going to be alright, I think, because that, I'm pretty sure it's meant to start. That the line's meant to be there then, which it isn't. Then obviously the vampire dials, so it heals up. Hellcow modifies attack and defense by +1 for each adjacent friendly character that shares a keyword, animal, or monster. And then stop. All 3 of these are stop clicks. Smoke out of 3, only generate 1. Friendly characters occupying. Generate he had an additional click from still NG and support. So he has got support, so he can just drop that onto someone, heal them, and it's basically an extra heal from support. I do want this, got the figure of it, very cool piece. Next up, 60 points, Wolverine X23 duo from, oh god, off the top of my head, it's the old Deadpool set. I can't remember if it's X-Force or the original one. I'm pretty sure it's X-Force one. Sidestep, when it's not your turn, well it will be I think, yeah. If Wolverine X3 have no action tokens, line find draw to them are blocked. 3, heal 1 click. Each action token on them, wow. Then their attack power, Blaze Signs 3, when they use it, they may note the result. If they do, the next time they roll Blaze Signs, they use it as the minimum, wow. So you roll a 6 once and you're laughing. Berserker Rage or Facility Training, not Faculty. 3, choose one. You can use Modify Attack +1, Battle Fury, or Range 6. And that is that damage power. Really good. Strong top dial. May hurt a bit when it gets knocked down to no movement. Oh, it's got traded sidestep though, so that doesn't really matter. And they can't, yeah, and they can't target from certain things. That's very, for 60 points, that's crazy good. Next, we've got Professor X and Magneto. 3 or more friendly characters. If 3 or more friendly characters can use Brotherhood, when the friendly characters use X-Men, chosen heals 3 instead. So it just boosts Brotherhood or X-Men themes. And then special damage attack power, sorry. Penetrating, TK, modify their attack by +1 for each other friendly character that has Brotherhood. Defense by +1 for each other that has X-Men. So this is like the perfect thing for a theme team. Brotherhoods or X-Men. It gets bonuses from both. Leadership reflects shape change on those last 3 clicks. Really good for theme teams, as I said. Other than that, I don't think it's that great. Now this I love the pilot ability. We have Tiamat. It has, what's the keywords? Sideliner is named Deadpool. So any Deadpool it uses as its pilot. And then it gets attack and damage, same as any other pilot, but this one's keyword's Deadpool. It normally says it there, but then when he's KO'd, that comes out as well. Normal pilot ability. Once per turn, when Tiamat hits, after resolutions, you may make an attack. At the end of your turn, if Tiamat hit twice this turn, remove an action token from him. Really good, 150 points. It's just a fun one, this, I think. A lot of fun, big fan. Next, we have the absolute MVP of the legacies. We have Weapon X. Well, it's the Weapon X. It's not got the picture. The old one in that big like Weapon X tube that you take the lid off. Really cool sculpt. I did have 2 of these when this dropped, so very cool. Starts the game with fluid tank attached, which is the lid thing for it. If the fluid tank is attached, Weapon X has immune, immobile, can't be given action tokens, can't be healed, and at the end of the turn is given an adamantium token. Beginning of your turn, Weapon X countdown. So on its countdown, roll d6. Weapon X dialed up to half the result in either direction. Can't be turned past click 5 or above, click 1 this way. When click files is removed, basically it's in here, these start in 4 clicks, and you can roll a dice to move it either way. So it's when you want him to come out basically. And then Weapon X can use the following effects if he has a, so each you want to get this many adamantium tokens. If you get to, well, I'll read them in order. So if you have 1 in Vun, decent. You want a bit more than that though. Pervious with 2, again decent. 3 though, reduce pen damage on a dial that long for 40 points is crazy. And then this is the real. Once you start getting 4 plus 1 to each combat value, and you go up to 3. So once you hit 6 adamantium tokens, you have plus 3 to every single stat, which is just that's 15 attack, 6 damage, 20 defense on a 40 point piece. All you have to do is stay in your tube, try and stay in there as long as you can until you get that. Honestly, crazy, really good piece. Couldn't be happy with the legacy. Next up though, I think we have my favourite of the legacies, Krakoa. So on the card that was shown, there isn't a 4th click. This one says 50 points. I don't know if that's true. On the original Krakoa it does have a click there, but on the legacy card that was released it didn't. So I'm hoping that 50 is right. But choose standard power and any number of target characters occupying or adjacent to any number of plant terrain until your next turn. Those chosen powers can't use that power, so you can choose a power basically to turn off, and it's can't use, not outwit, so you just turn it off. You have flurry, plus, and teleport. But here's the big one. It has Retail. This Retail, you place it adjacent such that it can make a free pulse wave, and then for every hit character you place a plant terrain. So it's got that on all its 50 point line. So for 50 points, if that 50 is correct, if not 150, it still has it on start. When one of your team takes damage, you retell with this, so you place it anywhere on the map to attack that character. Pulse wave, place the plants next to it, so you choose a standard power, so the plants drop, so they can't use that power, they all get hit by pulse wave. It's just crazy. Absolutely love this. Such a cool sculpt as well. Happily I do have this figure as well, so I'm going to be looking out for this legacy card. Right, we are into maps though. We have Weapon X Lab and Sentinel Factory. Pretty sure these are the ones that come with Deadpool and Wolverine, the mini set thing. And then there's Savage Lands, Canadian Wilderness, Monster Island, I want that. It just sounds coolest, and Terra Verde. I couldn't tell you right now what they come from. We have terrain markers, Gurney, no special with it, just the stats. Ice Patch, water terrain though, that's going to be perfect for certain teams. Stuff like Kamo and stuff, you're going to need that on your team. We have a coffin, biohazard crate, sample storage, computer bank, platform lift, and some of these will be what you get with Deadpool and Wolverine. And then we have bystanders. I will quickly jump through these because there's so many. I'm not entirely sure how you get your hands on these yet, unless you're getting them in boosters, but I haven't seen any. When Ellie Camacho is carried by an opposing effect, choose friendly character with a Deadpool corpse keyword this game. Whoa. For 10 points it gives them plus, it's not protected pulse wave though, so that could hurt it, but it gives +1 to a Deadpool, all combat values. Thumbelina, decent. 15 points, maybe a bit too much, I don't know where that would be useful. Forearm, charge flurry for 15 points with Empower. Reaper, at the end of your turn, give an action token to each opposing character in range with no action tokens. I really like these actually. Oh, it's a dog pool and kid pool, wow. I need to find out where you get these. Adjacent friendly characters can use Mastermind, but only choose dog pool. That's decent. I really like that we're adding stuff like this Hit Monkey there, just because you'll find a lot, well, you don't have a figure that will fit certain points. Having like little pogs at like 10, 15, 20 points is really helpful to fill your builds. But next, Amiko, we have Stealth, Charge, Blades, Super Senses and Exploit, Kidpool. Blaze Cause Fangs Precision. With Hypersonic, I really like that. Yukio. We have See-Through Hindering. 11 attack, 4 damage with 3 targets. Why is 16 points? That's an odd point value. We have Zero, which is Outwit. It's got Impervious and Teleport. Wild Side, Shape Change. When Wild Side uses it and succeeds after resolutions, 1 pen. It's got Shape Change, Super Sense, it's hard to kill. 15 points. Headpool. When adjacent opposing character moves or carried after resolution, place Headpool adjacent. So basically, this just sticks to someone, keeps poisoning them. It's got Perplex as well, very cool. 19 defense, 20 with its Perplex, or 21 at range. It's tiny. Karma, Mind Control. When Karma uses it, opposing character's modified defense -1. Gwenpool. When Gwenpool with code, may roll dicks 4 to 6, place her adjacent to another friendly character instead. Very good for 20 points. That there's 1 for 10. Weasel. Adjacent friendly character's modified attacking range +1. It's also got enhancement, pulse. That's like exactly the old Weasel. Start click. And last, Pizza, which has been referenced a few times. 3, destroy it, heal 1. Good way to heal. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research into these bystanders because there's so many of them I want. There's a Headpool. Has it got? No, I don't have keywords, but Z-Virus, fucking Headpool, Gwenpool, Weasel. So many characters that I wish I would have seen in the set, like Dogpool, Kidpool. Incredible. Another Hitmonkey. There is a Legacy, but yeah, there's so many characters here that I wanted to see in the set and just didn't. So it's good that they are made as Pogs. But that is the whole set gone through. Every Legacy, every figure, even Pogs that you get, the maps, the frames. Really good set in my opinion. Big fan of Deadpool, so I might be biased a little. Maybe a little too much Wolverine, but it's not a bad thing, is it? More characters. If each set's like this, then it may be a bit too much, but I don't think we'll see Wolverine for a while, hopefully. Not too many of him anyway, after getting so many at once. But I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.